What's up, guys? It is Friday, February 17th. It is 12:42 p.m. and this is the crypto market update. So last night, took a little cat nap. I am exhausted, but I had said we're looking for a target of support at 23,500 for the next level. And basically, we came down right to it and bounced. So let's go to that. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. 23,500 right there. The bodies of the candles we're looking for. That's exactly what happened. Let's put that horizontal line there. Right there. We did pop a little bit through to like 23,350, but we're looking for the bodies of the candles. And on the bodies of the candles, we did not close below 23,500. So that's our key level. To the upside for Bitcoin, let's take this top down to this bottom. Let's stretch it out. And we need to get back above 24,850, I would say. 24,850. Let's put that right there because that's our level to get above. So now we can target these ones. 26,500, 28,676, 31K, and 32,500. So those are going to be the levels to watch if we can break up through here for Bitcoin, and if we can get a gauge to whether that's going to happen or not. So I'm going to go to the 12-hour chart. We've been watching that heavy, and let's throw these bottom indicators on. So we got what we were looking for. We were looking for that 12-hour cross up through the 50 line. It's no surprise we pumped up with that being the case. Now we kind of crossed down a bit, and the TSI came through the zero line, but we are seeing some life come back into Bitcoin. So let me go to the 6 hour since that's going to close in like 15 minutes here. And let's see how that's looking. All right, we're on the 6 hour chart, closing 15 minutes. Let me put this trend line coming up like this. So we have that trend line coming up. So we got about until Saturday of just kind of traveling in here. But I could probably say that if we come up, come down, we're going to see a move by Saturday. So in the next 24 hours here. And if I were to say, where's the move going to go? If we can just cross back up here with the stock RSI, not cross with the TSI, you can see how it's kind of like leveling off right now. Yesterday could have been bad if we broke through that 25,500. I'm sorry, 23,500, but we held it. Because if we did, we would have crossed through. This would have crossed through, but instead it said, nah. I'm looking for another one, and we're looking for one too. So we want to see this cross up, this continue to come up, this continue to come up again. That's what we're looking for as far as that goes. If we go down to a 3 hour chart, we can see that we kind of already cooled off. We're seeing the dark red. Now we're coming to light white. We're seeing us holding this 50 line. We're seeing the pink found some support at the 50. It's heading back up. We want to see it do that. We want to see this come down. So that's what we're looking for as far as that goes for Bitcoin. And right now, yeah, we're pushing up, and we want to see us break through ultimately that 24,827. We break through there, we can start targeting some nice numbers. So let us go down into the Discord a little bit more and let's see. So last night I had said that I am converting. So 10:32 p.m. converted 25% more into Filecoin from XCN. We're still holding spot Filecoin as well too. I believe Filecoin, XCN, Matic will be some of the top performers these next 30 days as a lead up to all of them launching a mainnet. Going to try to hit Filecoin with some XCN, then convert back into XCN for some more of it. And I'm sharing the proof of receipts right here. We did it at $6.20, $6.14, and then I went back to sleep, and then we saw Filecoin, and then I woke up to Filecoin ripping. So Filecoin is at $7.72, and we actually converted back into XCN. So and that was a quick less than 12 hour trade. It was $6.14. We caught it right here. So on this little lead up. So let's say right here, that is a quick, and then we converted at $7 and around 70 cents. So let's see what it was, $7.64. So let me pull that back. So a quick 25% gain in 13 hours. So we converted back into XCN. We got 25% more of our XCN with that trade. And that's actually only if you went all in. We only went 25% in. I went 25% in because of how much I'm holding. The difference was a good amount. So if we're looking at 25% more, looking at a quick $1,500 profit less than in 13 hours. So I'm cool with converting back into XCN. XCN is way more oversold. It's around 0.014, whereas Filecoin, if we look at it, it's at 43%. It could definitely go up more, but we're still holding our spot holdings of Filecoin that we bought at like $2.80 back here in middle December. We literally bought the bottom, and then we actually sold up here for a quick double, and then we bought it back here around $5.40, and now we're up another 50%. We're literally crushing this market right now as far as getting in, getting out, pair swaps, knowing when to buy and hold spot. It's been quite unreal. We're on a nice run, and I'm looking to continue that nice run. So I'm cool with Filecoin pushing up more. We still have the holdings of it, but I'm getting back into XCN, secure that profit, and then kind of regroup. So now let's look at a couple other things. So we got the dollar making some moves today. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. So 4-hour chart, we had a little pop up. We hit this 1618 extension. And right now we're targeting this horizontal line, which is where the 12-hour MA was. Let me put this trend line like this. Let's go to the 2-hour chart. And we can see that we're starting to break this trend line. So I want to see us pull down and break this horizontal line here around 103.7, because then that would spell some more upside for crypto. And then ultimately, if we pull this low to this high, stretch it out, we need to come down, break 103.07. If we do that, it's game on. It's definitely game on if we do that. But if we're looking at the 2-hour chart, we're seeing cross down. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. We're seeing it close to a cross down. So as far as the dollar top goes, for this kind of mini little relief that we've been in, it's looking more and more likely here. And this is where we were targeting right there. Let me go to the 12-hour chart and see, we were calling it even back here, down here, that the 200 moving average was going to kind of come down and find this horizontal line by the time we got up to here. And that was going to serve as a great rejection point. And it seems like that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to drag this trend line coming down here a little bit more. And we're very close from this bottom to that bottom to that bottom to this, to breaking this and coming down. And ultimately, that's the main goal we want to see happen. So we have our big horizontal resistance right here around 104.85. Even if we go out to the daily time frame, you can see that it's big resistance with the 200 moving average sitting right there, which we kind of basically tapped it. I like to see how this pink has gone up once, twice, 3 times. Usually you see it roll over at that point. Then we'll see the blue pop up here. So as far as that goes with the dollar, I do think that it's ran its course and there's limited upside for it, but more likely downside for it, which you know what that means. That means cryptos pop up and melt up even more. So let me go to a couple more things in the Discord. Our VeChain XRP trade is doing well. Right now we're testing the upper channel of VeChain against XRP. And we're already up on this. I think we got in maybe around over here. So we're already up on it. But if we break up through this, the top of the trend line, it's game on. We're ready to roll. So maybe today's the day for that to happen, because VeChain's already up. Pretty sure it's like VeChain is up 10% and XRP is only up 2%. So we're already up on this, but with the moves that the rest of the market is making, VeChain could very well be on its way to doing something like this, like a Filecoin. Velo's crushing it for us. That was our undercover gem. And look at that. I should have loaded up a little bit more in there. I might think about it, but yesterday was the day to do it. That's for sure. But it does look like it's getting ready to go up even more here. Quick little rebound relief hold that support. Now we're popping up. Velo is our undercover gem, and it's doing very well. So Filecoin still doing well. Let's look at, so Flow's kind of gearing up. VeChain's over here. So everything's looking pretty good as far as the market goes. We have multiple double-digit gainers and not many losers right now. We have Chain still cooling off, but it's kind of flat at that level, that 0.014, where it's been kind of holding for the past, since Wednesday. We came down to that level. We came down to it on Thursday. We're here at it on Friday. But the whole rest of the market kind of popping up. Chain should kind of ultimately turn around here and pop up again as well too. So that's what I'm looking at for that. Then let's go to the bond yields. Bond yields are getting rejected today. Let's look at the 6-hour chart. Right now, I think came up to the 786. We have this trend line coming up like this, and right now we're holding it as support. I'd like to see that break down through. And right now it does seem like cross down, and breaking the support right here, this trend line like that of support, breaking down. Does look like bond yields are going to come down a bit. Dollar's going to come down. Bitcoin's going to keep ripping up here. We know which levels to watch. 23,500 for the downside, 24,850 for the upside. We know which targets to look for. You can screenshot this, and we're going to be watching that. So let's just look at XRP real quick and XLM, and then we'll be well on our way. So XRP right now, if I go to the 4-hour chart, we're starting to pop up now. And we're seeing that we have a trend line like this, kind of riding it right now. And we came down to test the 786 right here. And we have this horizontal line right there as well too, that if we zoom out, you can see it was a critical level as far as holding it. Let's actually drag it up a little bit here, right there. So we have this level, and actually let me go to the 6-hour chart. We can kind of clean this up. Maybe I'll go to the 12-hour, see it a little better. And I'm going to get rid of this fib. Yep. So right here, we came down to a level that served as a solid rejection support point for months now, since November. A lot of rejections here, supports here, came up, a lot of support here, support, broke down from it, rejection, got above, support. So right now where we're at with it, and us holding there is very good. Now we need to see us come down and break this trend line coming down like this. And now we have kind of like this convergence going on. There's not many days left. And this trend line coming down like this, if we were to stretch this trend line all the way out, it would actually come all the way down to here. So we're getting very close for an XRP move. Look at that. Look at that. We're getting very close to a big XRP move where if we see it pop through 40 cents, 44 cents, we might convert a good amount back into it so we don't miss the XRP run, because ultimately our goal is to stack up more XRP, XLM. So we're right there. We're right there at this pinnacle, and it's getting close. It's getting real close, but we're seeing other coins go right now first. We're going to ride that wave until we know it's exactly time for XRP and XLM. We do have some Femex longs in on both those, so we're still able to get that exposure to them on the way up. So right now, that's what we're seeing for XRP. If we went to the 12-hour, we already got a buy now signal. Let's look at that. Yep, we got a 12-hour buy now signal. Let's go to the daily chart. We're probably very close to getting it. If we have a nice day today, pop up through the 39.5, 40 cent level, we'll get it, because the stock RSI is crossing up here through the 50 line. TSI is getting ready to cross in with the MACD. RSI as well too. So that's what will flash the vertical blue buy now confirmation. And I believe we're going to get it. So I'll be watching XRP, XLM like a hawk. Make sure we're getting back into those. So XRP looking good. Now let's look at XLM. XLM sitting around, that's 10-minute chart. Let me go to the 6-hour. Same thing with XLM. We have this resistance coming down, very close to breaking it. We got this support like this. Let's go to 12-hour. And right now we're seeing that convergence very close. We do see the 12-hour buy now came in, and probably very close to a one-day buy now as well too. No, we didn't slam down as much as something like XRP. So we got the 12-hour, but the 1-day TSI MACD stock RSI cross up is here, very close, and we have this trend line coming down that we're looking to break. So XRP and XLM are going to run too. I think the whole market is, because those charts we're looking at, the dollar, bond yields down, and then Bitcoin up. Now we're going to look at the altcoins, and we're already seeing some signs as far as them running. XRP and XLM are going to catch up with a vengeance. So come join the Discord. I'll put the link in the bio. You guys can get updated in real time. For all these extra channels, they do cost the VIP kind of enrollment. So if you want to get enrolled and get into all these VIP channels where we're updating on this stuff, then join the Discord and say, hey, give me that white glove. And then the Stargate boys will know what to do. So definitely join that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.